Are you a headier type? A headier MBTI type? And do you even know what the heck I'm talking about? I didn't even know what the heck I was talking about until I was playing Words with Friends and this word popped up. It was like the only word I think on the board, and it was headier. And I was like, what is headier? So I thought, you know what? Is this me? Is this how I am? So I started to do some research on what the heck that word meant, and I felt like this fits me, and I'm an ENFJ. So I wonder if other ENFJs are headier. And then I decided I'm going to take a type along with me. What other type is also headier? And I said, I'm going to take INTP with me because I think INTPs are headier also. So, before I delve into how exactly these two types are headier, let me explain to you what exactly it is. So, if a person is described as headier, it typically means that they're more intellectual or cerebral in their thinking and approach to things. They may be inclined to analyze situations deeply, think critically, and engage in complex or abstract thinking. It can also imply that they value knowledge, logic, and reasoning in their decision making process, which is why, if you haven't subscribed to this channel already, I recommend that you do so because I'm a headier type, and that's why I mix a lot of MBTI with psychology because I want to think deeper. I want to go deeper. I want to bring out everything that we can think of about every type. I'm not just that cognitive types and let me give you the textbook definition of each type. No, I'm going to go a lot deeper. So, a person described as headier may exhibit the following characteristics. Number one, intellectual curiosity. They have a strong desire to learn and explore new ideas, concepts, and knowledge. Two, analytical thinking. They are skilled at breaking down complex problems or situations into smaller components and analyzing them carefully. Is that you? Number three, critical reasoning. They have the ability to evaluate information and arguments objectively, considering multiple perspectives and evidence before forming conclusions. Number four, deep reflection. They tend to engage in introspection and self reflection, contemplating their thoughts, beliefs, and experiences on a deeper level. Number five, abstract thinking. They are comfortable with conceptual and theoretical ideas, often thinking beyond the surface level and making connections between seemingly unrelated concepts. Do you do that? And number six, love for intellectual challenges. They enjoy engaging in intellectual debates, discussions, and puzzles that stimulate their thinking and push their mental boundaries. Seven, preference for rationality. They value logical reasoning and evidence based decision making, relying on facts rather than emotions or biases. Number eight, open mindedness. They are receptive to new ideas and perspectives, willing to consider alternative viewpoints and revise their own beliefs based on compelling arguments or evidence. Number nine, strong problem solving skills. They excel at finding creative and innovative solutions to complex problems by leveraging their analytical and critical thinking abilities. And 10, passion for knowledge. They have a genuine enthusiasm for acquiring knowledge across various domains, constantly seeking opportunities to expand their understanding of the world. So, if you've watched any of my many INTP videos or ENFJ videos, I think you will agree with me that these two types are headier types. In fact, I did a video and I talked about how NJ types can be logical, very logical thinkers. And I started studying this in depthly because I'm an ENFJ, and people might argue that an ENFJ is a feeler and you're not analytical and you're not logical in your approach, but I feel very logical. And I'm sure all in probably all feeling types would argue that they are logical in their thinking, and the fact is that they're not. They're not being objective about anything. And I'm not saying that I'm the strongest at being objective, but I do try to be logical in my thought process. What makes sense? I've taken tests, and maybe I differ from other ENFJs, but I don't think so. But I've taken left brain, right brain tests and found that I'm even brained. And so there are times when I go into left brain mode where I'm not being creative at all. I'm just trying to be strategic and make things make the best logical sense. Not what I feel like doing, not what I feel is best. And I will say, just from conversations that I've had in my comment section with an INTP, that he thinks very deeply about everything. So he can take my videos and deconstruct them and find new meaning and take things to the next level. And I just think that's a headier type person. We're not interested in just accepting the status quo. We're not interested in just, it is what it is, and I'm accepting things as they are. No, we want to challenge things a little bit. We want to go in deeper. I don't want to be a typical, let's look at the Myers-Briggs as they've been written. Yes, I want to do that, but can we take it to the next level? I'm always interested in doing that in many, many aspects of my life. What makes the most sense? What steps should I take to get certain things done? Should I just go for it, or should I be a little headier and figure out what's the most logical, the quickest, the most efficient, the most cost effective? Even sometimes when I'm running errands, I think, what is the best order to do these errands? Not just willy-nilly. Headier simply describes a particular approach to thinking and engaging with the world. So I made a few notes because I didn't want to forget. That's the frustrating thing about making videos, is sometimes you forget what your thoughts were. So I wrote a few things down. So let's start with ENFJs. ENFJs are intuitive and abstract thinkers. ENFJs have a natural inclination towards abstract and conceptual thinking. They are able to see the bigger picture and make connections between different ideas, concepts, allowing them to think deeply and critically. So let's look at some other reasons why ENFJs are headier. You know what? Let's take turns. So INTPs, their number one is they're logical and analytical thinkers. INTPs are known for their strong analytical and logical reasoning skills. They have a natural ability to break down complex problems into smaller components and examine them from multiple angles, enabling them to arrive at well thought out conclusions. All right, so the second reason why ENFJ is headier is due to empathy and understanding. Let me explain. So, ENFJs possess a high level of emotional intelligence and are keen observers of human behavior. They're able to understand and empathize with others' perspectives, which contributes to their ability to analyze complex social dynamics and navigate interpersonal relationships. Number two, for INTP, they are deep intellectual explorers. INTPs have a deep desire to explore and understand the underlying principles and theories that govern the world. They enjoy diving into complex subjects, such as immersing themselves in research and analysis to uncover the intricacies of various topics. Number 3, ENFJs, analytical problem solving. ENFJs tend to approach problems with a logical and systematic mindset. They're skilled at analyzing different variables, considering various options, and finding creative solutions that take into account the needs and emotions of others. Number 3, for INTPs, they are independent and introspective in nature. INTPs tend to be introspective and self reflective, spending significant time analyzing their own thoughts and beliefs. This introspection allows them to develop a deep understanding of themselves and their own cognitive processes, contributing to their headier nature. And number 4, for ENFJs, intellectual curiosity. ENFJs have a natural curiosity and thirst for knowledge. They enjoy learning about different subjects and are often drawn to intellectual pursuits, seeking to deepen their understanding of the world. And the fourth reason why I think INTPs are headier, and see, I'm putting on my INTP hat right here because I'm backing up what I'm saying. I'm not going to just tell you, oh, these types are headier and just expect you to believe me. I want to back it up. So, the fourth reason why I think INTPs are a headier type is because of their inquisitive and innovative mindset. I love that word, innovative. INTPs possess a natural curiosity and love for exploring new ideas and possibilities. They are often drawn to unconventional and innovative approaches, constantly seeking to challenge existing frameworks and push the boundaries of knowledge. So, these people, let's do one more for INTPs. So, they are system building and problem solving people. INTPs have a talent for constructing complex systems and for solving intricate problems. They enjoy tackling intellectual challenges and excel at finding creative solutions that are rooted in logical reasoning and strategic thinking. Now, to be fair, I have to give you a downside to being a headier type person. And maybe INTPs won't agree with this, but if you're a headier type, you're going to relate. And that is, you're going to overthink sometimes. You're not going to leave well enough alone. You're not going to just be like, okay, it is what it is. You're going to overdo things. You're going to be too like in your headspace. You're going to be too into what did that mean? What does that implicate? If I'm seeing these signs, let me go deeper. What is that meaning? Is this for me? It's sort of like I saw the word headier, and instead of just passing it by, no, I gotta see, is this a sign? Is this something that's meant for me? Is this something that I'm supposed to understand? And so you can end up doing that type of stuff with everything. Like, let me think deeper. Let me go deeper. Let me figure this out. Let me not just leave this thing or this circumstance or this situation alone. I gotta figure it out. Whereas somebody else might just say, well, it's 2 pairs of socks, so put them on and wear them. No, you're gonna take something simple and you're gonna turn it into something monumental. And sometimes that could be frustrating and annoying instead of just relaxing and just letting life be what it is, looking at the trees in the sky and listening to the birds. If you're a headier type, you're probably going to drive yourself bananas at times. Just saying, I got to keep it real. So sometimes being a headier type can come with consequences and it could be a pain in the butt. So while other people are just relaxing and eating their ice cream cones, you're digging in deep trying to figure out something, and that thing could trigger a mood that you don't want to have. Just keeping it real. Let me know if you can relate. So have I convinced you that ENFJs and INTPs are headier types? If I haven't, let me know in the comment section. reason why you disagree. This is our channel. If you want me to do more INTP and ENFJ videos, then give this a like. If you love these two types as much as I do, you gotta check this next thing out.